I wanted to hit on some of the more advanced topics that we didn't have chance for in previous videos regarding Docker and PowerShell. So here's an example. Let's say that you have a completely clean machine and you know that you've got a library of images that you need to build. So why not pull down all of them and just have them all at once? Now that's a performance nightmare under normal circumstances, so let's look at this. We create a workflow that runs a parallel task, in this case pulling down both the Nano and the Windows Server Core Edition at the same time, and we just trigger that running the Docker rebuild. This function doesn't just allow us to rebuild quickly, but it also allows us to pull potentially multiple images at once. In this case we're only doing 2, but it could be 20, 30, it doesn't really matter. The point is to show that it can be done more than one way. So instead of running commands sequentially, you can actually run them multiple at the same time. So even though we've got both of them kicked off, the smaller image obviously is going to finish first, and you can see here the Nano server has just finished, whilst the Windows Core will continue. Now this shows an example of how you can use this to pull down multiple files and effectively get your system up and running faster than if you were to enter each and every command individually. As an example, if I was to put in Nano first, that would be great, but if I was to put in the Windows Core first, I would be waiting for that 10 gig to finish downloading before I could start running the next command. Now, I could run them sequentially, and there's some argument depending on your bandwidth whether you do that, but I prefer to run them in parallel. That way I can guarantee that I get the optimum level out of it. And from that point of view, I think this is the best way to go around getting your machine up and running as fast as possible. Now, as you can see, the server now finished, so we can go ahead and do whatever we wanted. Now, having shown you that that's possible, hopefully that will give you the idea on how to rebuild your environment quicker in a disaster. Now that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and subscribe for more content.